welcome to my journey. It's weigh-in day, but I got some errands to run, and I was sitting there and forgot that I need to film a video. So here I am, killing two birds with one stone, which we do sometimes. I got some little things I need to pick up for the beach, and I don't think I'll do a Walmart's haul next week. I'm just going to try to use what we got, because we'll be gone for the weekend, and I just don't want to have like certain things laying around, I reckon. So I do need some. I'm gonna stop at Dollar General first just to see if they got it before I actually have to go in Walmart's. I do need to check the building to see if we still have our beach umbrella from many moons ago. Dave said he thinks it's still in there, but we'll have to see. But we're here for weigh-in. You know, every week I'm never sure. It's cold out here today. I had a tank top on, and I come out and I turned around, went right back in and put a t-shirt on. It's cold. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, so I got on the scales this morning, and I was pleased. I'm down 2.6. So I hadn't told y'all my weight in a long time. I just don't ever think about it. Oh gosh, I didn't look again. 183 point something. And I've lost 193 point something. Is that right? I think it is. 183 and some change I weigh, and 193 and some change I've lost. So I have still lost more than I weigh. But I was real happy with that. This week, like I told you, I'm not changing nothing. I'm just going to eat when I'm hungry and eat what I want. But I didn't eat this week. It seems like most of the days I didn't eat a lot all day. That's where it gets me. If I can eat more times during the day than I really should. I still didn't do good on my protein. Now I had my blood work. It came back, and my protein's low in my blood. She said, try to eat more protein. I didn't tell her that I hate it. I know there's other sources of it, but I just like cottage cheese. I can eat cottage cheese, and I got to where I just can't hardly eat cottage cheese anymore. I tell you, all my body wants is carbs. I want rice and noodles. I had noodles last night. I did eat a couple little slivers of chicken I had cooked in. I had cooked my smothered chicken in the crock pot, and then just added some cooked noodles to it. Listen, my first bowl I got out, they're just like one of my, like the medium-sized bowl I got with my dishes, and they were hot, so I set it over on my side table where I sit in the living room, because I like to eat in my living room chair. And I didn't realize I set it on my little notebook that I write stuff in, and I was just letting it cool. Next thing I know, it was like slow motion. I caught it out of the side of my eye. It just went boom, turned upside down right in the floor. So I had a mess to clean up. So needless to say, my next bowl sat on the kitchen counter to cool. Listen, this here rash, y'all can't see it. It is everywhere. My primary care doctor, I messaged her yesterday. I said, you're gonna have to refer me to a dermatologist. I said, this thing is not getting better, and it's spreading. So she said, if I don't hear from them in a week to 2 weeks, let her know. I'm thinking, I hope I see them before a week to 2 weeks. I need this taken care of, because I don't know what it is. I did a Google Lens search, and it looks like psoriasis in the fact of the individual bumps look like psoriasis. But it's not big and patchy like psoriasis. Okay, I can show you. You see that right there? That is what is all over my body. It's moving. It's every day it's in different spots, and parts of it are itching and parts of it aren't. My back is really, really itching. This here's itching. You can see where I've scratched it. And she asked me, did the steroids work? I said, no, they didn't do anything. At first I thought they did, but they didn't. They didn't do anything. And so we'll see what the dermatologist, if they can get me in. like I said, I'd like to get in before I go to the beach, in case they got to give me something, you know, kind of be more comfortable at the beach. But anyway, we'll talk some more. I'm going to run in here and see if Dollar General has what I want. Anything to keep me going to Walmart's. You know what I mean? Okay. They didn't have what I was looking for. I'm looking for toothbrush holders and soap holders. I can't find the ones we took on vacation last year. I don't know where they're at. I probably threw them away thinking I'd never use them again because we're not vacation people. So they're $1 at Walmart, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I do need to stop at the Dollar Tree. I am looking for the original Caress soap. I cannot find it anywhere. I used to get it at the Dollar Tree, the only place I could find it. The last time I looked at the Dollar Tree up here, it's the new stuff they got, the orange blossom, peach lily, I don't know what it is. It's what they sell at Sam's and BJ's. It's not original. It does not smell the same, and I don't like it.
Connection complete.
Okay, thank you. And I should have dug and see if they put that on top of some older stock. Is what I should have done. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to look at this Dollar Tree and I'm going to dig. I'm not willing to go on eBay and pay premium for somebody that has saved it up and selling it. But I miss the original Caress. I bought one here a while back and I didn't realize when I picked it up because I didn't think they had the new kind at Dollar Tree, and I picked it up and I didn't realize it until I got it in the shower. I'm like, this ain't my Caress. I threw it away. I'm not using it. Yes, I am stubborn in certain ways. Y'all should know that by now. I don't like it. It's not the same scent. So I can't believe that is something that they did away with when there was nothing wrong with it. It was perfectly lovely the way it was. But ain't that how it goes? Listen, if you notice, I did not get my hair cut. I went down there Tuesday. And I was sitting there and I didn't see her. And it was like 15 minutes and I texted her. I said, I'm here. She said, oh shit. She said, I'm at the doctor. She said, I knew I forgot to write somebody down. She said, I owe you one. I said, don't worry about it. It happens. Listen, she's only 49. She's got arthritis in her knee. She's already had knee surgery. She's had wrist surgery. She's getting, I told her, I said, she said she's getting steroids. I said, are you getting shots? She said she's getting the oral. I said, well, good. I said, because the shot in the wrist is painful as all get out. She says she knows. She did it before and she told me she was not doing that again. I said, no. I had a shot in my wrist for carpal tunnel, and that's what she got hers for. I like to died. That was one of the most painful things I have ever experienced. Other than that one later on in my back that sent me through the roof. That shot in my wrist. So I know when David gets it in his, I know it hurts. I told him, I said, I know it hurts, but maybe you should try to get you one. So anyway, I'm going to see her tomorrow. I do have an idea in mind what I think I want. We'll see, because it's grown out enough to where I can do a little something. Oh, bump. Hold on. They're working on the road. Oh gosh, this rash is. You know how I had that itching last year about this same time, and then it come back up like in the summer, and it come back up this year a little bit, and now I got the rash. I don't know. I just don't know. But tonight, me and Holly and Jacob are going to see Handyman Hal. That was our birthday, Christmas gift to Jacob, was to go see Handyman Hal. And we made it a meet and greet, front row. We went all out on it. Now, he has since stopped watching Handyman Hal, but he still loves Handyman Hal, because I talked to him about it. Make sure we didn't spend all that money, and then he goes, I told Holly, I said, I sure hope he enjoys it. We can't figure out, because Handyman Hal, he teaches you things, he takes you places, shows you how things work. We can't figure out how that's going to translate into a live show. But me and her are excited about seeing him, because we like him. I've told y'all before, if you have children I think especially little boys. I think little boys might like it better than little girls. Try the little girls. I don't know. But it is one show you can 1000% turn on in front of your child and leave the room and not worry about a single cuss word, anything off. It's as wholesome comes. I promise you. I have never seen anything untoward on that show ever, and I've watched plenty of it. Even we'd be watching it, Jacob, he would, like, you know how kids, they lose their that they want to get up and do their other things and all, and I'd still be sitting there watching it because he's very interesting. So anyway, that's where we're going tonight. I'm gonna go to Holly's house, and then we're gonna ride together because it's in Charlotte. I think it's downtown at the Blumenthal Arts Theater. I think that's, well, it's on Tryon Street, so it's downtown. I don't quite like going downtown on a Friday night, but we're going. So let me run in here to the Dollar Tree. Well, I guess I'm doomed to a life without Caress soap. Years ago, they quit selling the body wash. That's why I would get the soap, the bar soap, because I like body wash. Bar soap, that's why you get your soap scum in your showers. I wouldn't have soap scum in my showers if David didn't use Coast bar soap. He won't use the body wash. He's used Coast bar soap as long as we've been together. That's all he'll use. He won't use anything else. We buy it in bulk because he can use a bar in a week. The man, he oh, that scared me, but it was a pretty little cardinals floating across. He can use a bar in week and a half. I'm not even exaggerating. He lathers up. He looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I'm not kidding you. He's the cleanest man I've ever known in my life. Even if he didn't take a shower, he don't have body odor. He just does not have body odor. He's just a good smelling man. But he takes a bath. And the waxiness of the soap is what makes that soap build up. And since I can't get down on my hands and knees like I used to could and bend over and scrub, and I'm not strong like I used to be, I have a real hard time keeping my shower and bathtub clean. But body wash don't do that. It's just that soap. But I'll never get him off of it, so I just deal with it. But I am now going to go to Walmart's. Tomorrow, I'm going to have him, I didn't even ask him today what he's got planned for tomorrow. I'm going to have him get out there in the building and help me look for the umbrella and the chairs and the suitcase. Since it's just a weekend, I believe we'll be able to get all of our stuff together in his suitcase. Because when we went up yonder to see Joan and Doug for the week, we each had our own big suitcase. Because that was a week's worth of stuff. This is just a weekend of shorts. And I told him, I said, you're wearing shorts. I said, you are not going to the beach in your blue jeans. You are not going to the beach in your blue jeans. He says, no, I'm not. I said, okay, do you have white socks to wear with your tennis shoes? He said, yeah, I do. I said, okay. I'm making sure he ain't walking around in his white tennis shoes that he ain't never wore, that he bought to have, and he ain't never wore them. They look brand new. They're going to blind somebody. They're so white. I was making sure he wasn't going to wear his black socks. No, he's not going out looking like somebody's dad. Black socks and flip-flops. But I told him, he said one of his pair, like I said, he's worn the same size pants for umpteen years. He said, I need to sew a button on one pair. He might need to go buy another pair. I said, well, you need to get out and go looking for us the last minute. I did find my bathing suit top. I ordered it from Amazon because I thought, you know what? I don't have to go out and look, because did I tell you? Nothing modest whatsoever at Walmart's. Nothing. No, like two-piece tankini type things with boy shorts. Nothing. No, where you could even buy a separate top. So I just went on Amazon and looked, and I found one. It's what I wanted. It's just a tankini top. I didn't need the bottoms because I got a pair of nylon shorts I'm going to wear with them, because I don't wear bathing suits. I wear shorts or skirts over my stuff. And so it came, and I know it comes within 2 days, so if it didn't fit or didn't work, I could have plenty of time to send it back. Well, I didn't even take a chance to order more than one. I didn't order more than one. I took a chance on just ordering the one. Sure enough, it fits like a glove. So now, it was not the design I wanted. Me and Holly were talking about it. I was going to show it to her. I said, this ain't the one I wanted. I wanted the black and white one to go with my black shorts, but it gave me a navy blue with these big flowers on it, but it had black straps. She said sometimes she'll do that, and when she changes the size to pick the size, it'll default back to the default color or picture of that thing, that item. So she said that's probably what happened, and it probably is, because it's not the one I ordered, but it's good enough that I'm not going to send it back to get the other one. It's not like if it was something I wore every day and it got on my nerves, I'd send it back, but it's going to be like, who knows the next time I'll wear a bathing suit, because I'm not joining the Y. It's just too expensive. It's just too expensive, and I'm certainly not going back in the summertime. I made that mistake a few years back. I joined the Y, and I was doing real good swimming, but it's the summertime and they have the Y kids, and they bring the kids in the pool area when it's supposed to be free time for the adults or the family on the big side. I hate to sound crotchety, but it's some of the rudest children you would ever run across acting up in that Y. Jumping on you right where you are and everything. Well, one of the lifeguards seen them doing that to me. I was the only one over there. She come and put up the little floaty line to block me off where they had to stay away from me, and I didn't ask her to. She just did it, and I thought that was very nice of her, because she knew they were just jumping right on me and everything. But then when you want to go early in the morning to get it done, they have those water aerobics classes. Well, I don't like those. I like to go out there and do my own thing. So it's just too much money for me to spend to not get what I want out of it. And listen, when I would go, I was like a dog paddling water, trying to keep its head up to keep my hair from getting wet. Because we talked about that the other day. I don't like to get wet. I don't like to get my head wet. Not in the pool. Woo, no, I just don't like it. Well, when I was a kid, I was swimming in the pool, all up in the water, opening my eyes and doing all the kid things you do in the pool. But since I got older, I just don't like it. I would just get my pool noodle and just swim around on my pool noodle, doing my arms and doing my legs, getting exercise like that. I did enjoy it. They had a hot tub that felt so good, but the last time I went in it, when I got out, it had bleached my bathing suit skirt. It was black, bleached it. So I never went back in again, because I can't afford to buy a new bathing suit every time I get in the hot tub. So it must have been really, really chlorinated. Listen, I was there one time and some kid hurled in the pool, and it was hours, shut down hours. I just had to go home. Hours to get it cleaned up. That's when the kids were there for the summer. So they don't just clean up, they have to like clean it and I guess retreat it and all that. But it was hours. I'm like, I am not sitting around here waiting on that. Now they have a lap pool on the other side of the wall, and you can swim laps, or you can go like in the first area and just do like a freestyle thing. But I've never done that in case I was going to be in somebody's way to swim laps, but you hardly ever see anybody over there, so I guess I could. They do have sometimes classes over there. I've seen that, but still, just for a single. Last time I tried to go, before I got tired of paying for it, was like, it seemed like it was $80 or $90 just for a single, just for me, a senior citizen. I'm not paying it. Listen, I just need to exercise exercise in my living room where I'm supposed to have been exercising in my living room, and I ain't done it yet. Now, I used to get up when I was doing it. I would get up and do it before David would get home from work. But his run he's got now, the time he leaves, he's home earlier than I would be up doing my thing, and I'm not going to do it in front of him. I'm not going to let him sit there and watch me look like a, I don't even want to know what, doing my Richard Simmons. So I could do it after he leaves, but I'm tired then. I guess I need to do it while he's in the bed. There's so many things I need to do that I need to make myself do that I just haven't done. So anyway, well, that's probably all we'll talk about today. I will leave you with my one sentiment. Don't give up. Just don't give up. Listen, the beach is another one of my bucket list items from losing weight and having my knees done. Y'all know that. So just don't give up. I know Tammy Joy has been going back and looking at my older videos. I'm like, she's looking at because she'll comment on them. She's looking at videos I forgot I even did. I've done so many videos, stuff I forgot about. But if anything, throughout the time I've been on Facebook, I just want y'all to know to not give up, just to keep trying. Just keep trying. So this week I lost 2.6, so that makes a total of 193 and some change. So I think that's pretty good. Now, I don't know about next weekend at the beach. I don't know how I'm gonna, I might not even have a weigh-in next Friday, honestly, because we're gonna leave early, and I'm not gonna get up at the butt crack of dawn and film a video and try to get it edited and everything before we leave right after the butt crack of dawn. So next week there probably won't even be a weigh-in. But I ain't worried about what I'm eating on vacation, I can tell you that. Listen, there's this one place called Crab Catchers in Calabash. That is the must. That is the must go. They have the best fried scallops on the planet. I told the kids, I said, listen, we can eat cheap McDonald's all weekend long if you want to. Just budget for Crab Catchers. And I hope they have not changed. I hope they're just as good as they are every time we go. As kids, we always went to Calabash. Didn't matter what beach you went to, we went to Calabash, because that's where you go get your good seafood. It's better if you just go to Calabash and pay whatever you pay for just a plate of food. To me, it's better than those big seafood buffets, because I think it's more quality over quantity if you go to one of the smaller seafood restaurants. That's just my opinion. Well, I am here at Walmart's. He's pulling the buggies in front of me. So I'm going to go in and get my stuff, and that'll be it for my weigh-in today. And I will see you tomorrow for a mini planet grocery haul.